guys, what's going on? Um, I'm watching KTLA Channel 5. It's 6:05 in the evening. It's still the 19th of February 2024. Sorry about the headsets. It's earbud time. Yeah. I've had bugs crawling around over this damn thing. I don't know if they're still in the damn headsets or not. Same things I've been using most of the time anyway. So I'm sorry if the audio sucks right now. So before with the earbuds going. We were expecting rain and we got it today. Only not as much out here in the Roseman area. Everywhere else is getting soaked. But we skated. Anyway, the kind of day kind of reminded me of. It should have been the emotional trigger right there. The weather should have been the emotional trigger, making me cry like crazy. And the problem is, it didn't. I mean, today's the anniversary. 11 years ago, that Ma passed away early in the morning. And 11 years ago, Dave and I had to go to a 12-step meeting hall, get a friend to get us the emotional support we both needed, sign paperwork, head back over to the meeting hall to drop them off, get home and wait. It took about an hour or less. And David kind of woke me up from a nap I was having. And he told me. We both cried in the living room. And then we both grabbed our gear and went over to the meeting hall and cried over there as well. So it was hard as hell to deal with 11 years ago. And most of those times when the anniversary came up, I was crying my eyeballs out left and right. Those days didn't have any storm systems coming through like this one had. And yes, we did have the rain going through last night all the way through right now. No lightning and thunder. It just rain all over the place. Kind of reminded me of not liking this kind of weather. Sometimes the rain would depress the crap out of me, but I was outside looking at the cloud formations, getting several snapshots of the damn thing. I'll be posting that pretty shortly. I was looking at some of the clouds floating by and formulating some stuff, and I'm thinking, what is this, the Omega sign? You know, on the sci-fi show of Babylon 5, they have the Psi Core. I think they have the Greek sign for Psi is P, I think. Uh, it was like a, and then there was a thing going through it. Well, it kind of looked like it outside, except there was like a weird cross in the sky right between two valleys of clouds. It almost looked like it was a perfectly um, rounded dip in the sky on that one. I'm like, well, that's trippy. So yeah, Shutterbug me has to get some pictures of the damn thing. I wanted to see what was going on, so I did. And I was going back to where the sun was in the sky, trying to see what the position was, and it was coming up. It was about almost 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm seeing clouds going right past the sun. And I was trying to see if I can catch those Ray Bans coming out, but I didn't see them. I saw some clouds with very unusual uh, patterns, like glare steps or something like that, but not golden. It was just clouded. So I was watching this stuff and getting shots of it. So I was just taking shots of everything that I could. And it was pretty damn weird. So, I don't know. But how am I doing emotionally this point over here? To tell you the truth, yeah, I've been triggered earlier today. And yes, I did go through a bit of a route, but not much. Today I was expecting on a usual Monday, and I didn't know. Today was President's Day, a federal holiday. Since one of my mother's anniversary for her death, a federal holiday, I mean, it was bad enough that September 8th is a Trekkie holiday because it was the day that Star Trek became an icon to everybody. 1966, September 8th, and it's called Star Trek Day. Internationally known, but just not legally. No, it's not legal. Where we can take a holiday, but it's something we celebrate with Star Trek by doing ourselves up with Star Trek stuff and say, "Yay, we're celebrating a television show." So something sacred to a Star Trek fan, my brother screwed up on. My mother passed away on a federal holiday. We didn't realize. You talk about lousy timing. But on a day like this, 11 years ago, we did have a storm system coming through, and we did have light rain dumping all over the Antelope Valley. And Dave and I were outside dealing with this rain. And it was basically associated that Ma liked rainy weather. So in our minds, we had associated rain with Ma's kind of weather. She always liked the rain. She liked hearing the rain on the roof. Not the rain collecting on the damn roof, but she liked the rain just on the roof and watching it. Us, on the other hand, that's a different story altogether. It's a pain in the ass to drive through, I'll tell you that much. Let alone walk through it. When you're walking a dog, a few feet away from the living room door. That's what we did. So this was kind of hard. It wasn't raining when David died. It was sunny. We didn't have any clouds in the sky. It was early in the morning when David passed away on September 8th, 2018. So I was kind of surprised today that I didn't get emotionally screwed up. I got so involved in a television series that is so macabre, so bloody. I mean, they tried to make it somewhat of a comic, but it's a dark, very dark comic show. It was called Gotham. It came out about a decade ago. I guess a year right after Ma died. I mean, this thing would have gotten sucked into this damn thing. And if I had watched it, maybe it would have gotten me sucked into it. But I really wasn't in the mood for watching it during those days. Now I just can't get past the damn thing because I like it too damn much. But it's dark, moody, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell's wrong with me? To tell you the truth, honest to God, I don't know. I looked into this damn thing. Doesn't mean I'm a fan. It's just mean that it's getting me into it. I keep asking myself, okay, which character is going to have an issue? Which character is going to be taken off the show? Or eventually. Which new villain's coming out there, about 3 or 4 episodes that'll happen, and they'll keep coming back and repeating themselves. It was just unbelievable. So I wasn't in that situation. Not today. Wearing my ass up, what the hell I was going to be eating at this point. I mean, I was thinking about that. But that wasn't a major issue. I mean, I tried not to have a major issue, except I did a few things in this apartment just to get myself worked on. If I didn't know it was President's Day. If it wasn't President's Day, I would have actually had Orkin and maintenance coming through, signing off, while maintenance would be doing some areas. So early in the morning, I get up again tomorrow and check out the areas one more time that they're going to be spraying in, making sure that the areas look decent enough. And they'll be able to do it. And I won't have to worry about it. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a reaction to it. Maybe tomorrow I'll have an overreaction of what the hell it should have been today. Maybe I'll be triggered so much I'll be crying my eyeballs out. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I stayed away from the politics all day. But there was something on social media that was going to be triggering me a great deal. For a long while, for over 20, more than that, almost 25, since the conception, late 90s to now, the conception of NCIS, spanning from JAG in the 90s, then you had the JAG series, and then you had every other spin-off coming from JAG. I've watched every single one of these damn things, or nearly. There had been some seasons I missed up on NCIS original, and it's a lot of them to watch. I swear to God, I'll be spending the rest of my life just being absorbed by it. So I just have to constantly keep up with the current episodes. New Orleans came out about 5 or 6 seasons or 7 seasons like that, but it was still cool to watch because I liked it. It was interesting seeing Louisiana. I was almost about to do something very, very ugly to say sometimes. Louisiana. See, I'm saying it wrong. My understanding is supposed to be Louisiana, but then again, I'm a Westerner. What the hell I know? I'm a West Coaster. I'm from California. Cowabunga, dude! Oh my God, I'm going to turn into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Except they're from New York. The Yorkers. Like, hey man, you're from New York. That's a bit derogatory, don't you think, with those kind of accents there? I think so. I really think so. So I don't do the cowabunga, dude. Give me a break. I'm lived and born in the San Fernando Valley, and I don't do that kind of crap to people left and right. According to storm systems, we're still going to get the sporadic showers until into the morning, and then we'll see what the hell happens the rest of the week. I'm not going to stress over the damn thing. Once the rain's gone, then I'm not going to stress about over the damn shit. And just breathe a sigh of relief. As for any major projects happening, well, another day by day, just keeping track of my mother, and she's laying down and sleeping at the store. I checked on her. So far, she's all right. And yeah, on an occasional beating myself up in the ass on this one by taking the semester off to take care of my dog. But online classes would have been better. We don't even have online classes. And it's already too late for me to get into classes because it's already been too late. So I gotta wait until the fall, until August, maybe the end of July, to get into class again. Which means it'll be about 4.5 months. I suppose if seeing all that brutality I've watched on Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat! Brutality. Finality. Wonderful. No, I didn't say wonderful on there. I don't know. You ever seen those games? Back in the 90s came out. Go to the arcades and you see these kids are in this Mortal Kombat game of martial arts, of guys ripping each other's heads off. Brutality! Finality! Then here it is. Mortal Kombat! Make movies off of the damn thing. Yeah, I think it was the late 80s they did it. I never did play the game. We even had it on the home console. You could rip off kids' heads. Or people's heads. Oh. Well, I guess this week's going to be rainy season. We got another system coming through. And the Friday, it'll be kissing us and then moving off. So for right now, it's the 19th. This is supposed to be the anniversary I'm supposed to be stressing out about. And I'm really not stressing out about the damn thing right now. I'm not. I guess this is going to be the season for Ma to really show off her range skills at this point over here because they're forecasting on KTLA. Uh, we're going to get drowned. But the thing is, I'm okay. I'm not. I'm not crying my eyeballs out like I usually had been for the past 11 years. Up to this point. I kept dreading this day. It's like, oh my God, this day is coming. How am I supposed to be able to emotionally relate to this damn thing? And then stressing out I'm stressing out the therapist at this point over here, saying, you don't understand, this day's coming up over here, and I'm going to be crying my eyeballs out, either by doing a video or by doing letters to my therapist, and I'm telling her, I'm going to be stressing out on this thing, you don't understand, I've been doing this for so many years, If my therapist sees this, probably afterwards, she'll probably be saying, John, relax. No, she won't say this much. I know Ma will tell me, and my brother will be telling me, where's your faith in God? Well, I'm not crying today. How about that one? I didn't ask. All I kept asking for is getting me, stabilized, I guess. If I could have a couple of days here and there to relax, I mean, really, and not put myself into a weird conniption fit. If I'm just relaxed enough not to do this kind of stuff, maybe I'm okay. I know earlier this morning that I made a couple of angry videos, and I dumped them. I deleted the damn things. I didn't want to deal with it, but there was one more I did, and I'm not showing that to anybody. But it's still in a flash drive. I have to do it for myself that way. I have to do this. I wanted the entire day not to be where I was earlier this morning, but not focusing on it. And believe me, I was totally angry. I was going into an anger situation like I could not believe. And I was trying to focus on why. Why am I treated like this? And I was going on a tirade. I was being angry at people left and right. I was being angry at people for not supporting me, not even contacting me, communicating with me. I'm seeing other people reacting to other people's death, and they're going through the thing, and it's like something this morning snapped. Something this morning inside of me snapped at this point. I know anger is one of those things concerning about grieving, about the grief process. Deniability. You're denying the whole damn thing, actually. No, not dead. I can look at the ashes over here and understand my family's dead. What was it, anger? I'm angry and I don't even know why I could be angry at God because God took him away and how dare you do this and when I go off with a complete absolute tirade on this. I was doing the same damn thing here. Going through Google to get the information necessary about the staging of grief. Okay, denial, anger, bargaining. Okay, what am I trying to bargain for? Because if Ma and Dave are not going to be coming back to life from the ashes, what else am I going to be bargaining for or bargaining about? I know I keep playing into God. Just forgive me for going through this damn crying situation over here because I'm crying my eyeballs out and I can't stop the tears. I can't stop the pain. I can't stop. Or just closing your eyes, Bear. Oh, the silent screen. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Right there. They call it depression. Depression, yeah, definitely. I either get depressed before it, or usually get the hell of a lot of depression after my sessions are over. I mean, originally I thought they were landmines, blowing me up left or right because of the damn emotions, and then It was tsunami tidal waves, with emotional, floating me up to the shore and then dragging my ass back out to sea, or actually dragging my ass back to sea, and then slamming me on the shore emotionally at this point. If that wasn't bad enough, if that wasn't bad enough, uh, the roller coaster, I call it after that. The roller coaster of going through the emotions, of just feeling like this is nuts. Why am I going through this damn crap? I'm going through the crap because this is the process we go through. This is the process we have to go through. We have to mourn. We're not the only creatures on the earth that go through this damn stuff. And I know I said it too many damn times in other recordings that we're going through this thing. We have other species of animals going through this. So it's not a human thing. It's a biological thing we go through. We miss our mates, our friends. We miss something that we hold dear. And it's so compelling when we lose these things that we're not aware of it. We're totally nuts about this damn thing. I really gotta get a haircut. I know, I am just going crazy with this thing. Not with the earbud. I'm just talking about the whole emotional thing. Going crazy on this thing. How and why? Why am I saying these kind of things? Because I am. Because it is. We are so. When we get attuned to something so special and we're used to it all the time and take it for granted half the time, and then we lose it. It's no wonder we lose our minds at this point over here, taking it for granted. We can't take it for granted. If we hold it that dearly in our hearts one way or another, we're going to feel the damn loss. It's not just losing a piece of thing or something like that. Let's say if I lost this thing, a back scratcher, dime a dozen on these damn things. But what happens if this was a special back scratcher, and I held it with the highest intent? A cheap, commonplace thing like this, but just this one, could be the most important back scratcher in my life, because I threw importance. I threw something into it. I made this special. Something about this back scratcher would represent something special. And then I lose it. Well, that's the only back scratcher I had, and I lost it. Then how would I scratch my back? The other painful implements, trying to replace it. I'm not quite sure if this would work. Can't reach it as well. It's good. Reached that certain spot. Maneuver it a little bit. Break it against the back a bit. Oh, relief. It's my lovely one. I like my thing. I like it so much. It's an inanimate object. But a being, doesn't matter if it's animal or humanoid shape, it's still something I have to watch out for. So that's something I have to stress over, isn't it? If I happen to, scratch out. When the time comes, and I'm going to be alone during that time afterwards, it's going to hit and kick my ass royally. And for a long while, I'll feel like a miserable person. I may not be sane during those days. I may be the most depressed person ever, because I would have felt absolute total loss. I'm not looking forward to that time. I'm not looking forward to that time when I'm going to be missing her. And it's going to kick my ass. It's going to kick my ass on this one. I'm going to feel absolutely, incredibly lousy. The thing is, a long time ago when I had lost pets, yeah, lousy for a short time, and then I had to numb myself and null myself and numb myself, actually. I didn't have to feel the pain. These days, I'd feel the pain. Unless, of course, I'm going to feel something else. And then probably even piss me off even further, make me more angry about it. And I'll probably have to talk about that with my therapist on that one. It's going to be opening up a Pandora's box on this one. Relief. She's out of pain. Probably at that point. At that moment in her life. She's hanging in there. She's struggling. She'll be a maniac. She'll run around over here. She's got the maniac energy on some occasions. She'll run around. At a time she won't. I have to capture some of this stuff on film. I have to capture still shots and videos about her because, I don't know, I guess it matters to me. I may or may not post them or save them. I don't know. Save them I will. Save them I will. And they hurt that bad. It hurts that badly. But let's not forecast. Not just for right now. Let's just deal with moment by moment if we have to. And not stress out as much. Because if I'm starting to stress out as much, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. So this is my 11th anniversary of my mother's death in the year 2024. What happens after this? I don't